tide, black sky, winds turn and hear the cry. Whoa! Raise the sail, hold the line, storms coming right on time. The life we've known, no safe port and no steady hand, just fools and fire across the sand. Maps half burned and the ink runs red. Some chase gold, we chase what's ahead. Laugh through storms that would sink a fleet. Half drunk, loud and hard to beat. No crowns, no kings, no lines to hold, just stories waiting to be told. Set sail, let the wild wind guide, ride the storm, feel the rising tide. No plan, just the crew and flame, half insane, but we win the game. Drunken dragon, hear the roar, crash the waves and demand some more. When the night ignites the sky, we're the ones who fight. Decks a mess and the sails ain't right. Who hit the mast? But we're still in the fight. Cannons loaded, maybe not. Wait, wrong shot. Doesn't matter, we press ahead. Win or white, we're raising the dead. Every run's just another tale. A plan's gone wrong, and somehow we sail. From the first step to the last stand made. We don't break, we just adapt mid-range. Set sail, let the wild wind guide, ride the storm, feel the rising tide. No plan, just the crew and flame, half insane, but we win the game. Drunken dragon, hear the roar, crash the waves and demand some more. When the night ignites the sky, we're the ones who fight. Drink up, hold fast, ride the flame. Win or lose, it's all the same. No kings, no chains, just storms and flames. Sail it wrong, fix it live. Barely planned, but we survive. Let it ring across the sea. We own the night and sing. Set sail, let the wild wind guide, ride the storm, feel the rising tide. No plan, just the crew and flame, half insane, but we win the game. Drunken dragon, hear the roar, crash the waves and demand some more. When the battle fills the night, we sail through storm and flame, never die. Never die.
All right. Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. Tonight we're jumping back into Windrose. Going to be working on some of our build and going out and hitting the POIs that we haven't touched yet. Trying to clear everything off before we go and take on the final boss, which is the High Priestess. Also trying to stockpile some materials so that when other people hop on, that we got stuff ready for them for when they're needing to, gear up and all that kind of stuff. So, but I've been working a little bit on the Lighthouse. So far, well, be honest, so far I'm not quite happy with it. It's not quite lining up the way I wanted to. It's getting more of an oval shape rather than a round shape. But in order to get the walls to line up properly, this seems to be how I'm having to do it. And I can't do much with the foundation to extend it out this direction, which is the direction it would need to go to be able to make it round. So I think we're going to have to make do with the oval-shaped lighthouse. But that is also going to present its own challenge for the whole thing of going, where do the stairs go? So try plopping down some stairs real quick, because I'm thinking these stairs are going to be what we want, but see, these curve in just a little too tight. So they don't quite fit what we're looking for. But I mean, you got these, but see, that's not going to stick to the walls, which leaves me kind of stuck with these, which are not what I wanted. Because see, these don't snap to the wall pieces unless it's going halfway into it. So we're going to have to think about that. Now the other option is that we could do the stairs straight up. We could do something like this. Which honestly, this could work. Oh, ran out of wood. But this will get it up nice and tall. And then we can build the platform that goes underneath it. Oh, this could work. We'll keep building this up taller and taller until we can't build it anymore. So what I'm about to do, I'm pretty certain I'm low on wood. So let's go grab some money out of our box and let's get a order of wood in. Starting to run out of money. Okay, yeah, that's starting to give us an idea of how tall it's going to get. Oh wait, where am I going? Alright, natural resources.
Everything's for sale somewhere.
I want just regular wood. Place an order. That's 500 wood. And you know, just for the sake of making sure
Everything's
we have
for
enough,
sale somewhere.
I'll place another order here. And then we should have plenty of wood for quite a while. We'll take all that with us. We'll keep trying to build a stairwell up. I want to see exactly where it makes us stop. And that'll give us an idea of where we're going to build the walls up to. I think we'll probably want to put some lights on the interior of the lighthouse. Structure unstable. Okay, so this is our maximum point. Still, I mean, this is a pretty high up spot. Oh, I wonder if that means I can't put a roof on it. Up. Okay, so you can still keep going up higher with the walls. Who's that dude? What door? Oh, okay. Like that. Back to the half panel. Is that lined up correctly? Alright, let's head back down. I want to see how this looks from down below. Hey, Cheesy! Okay. I think I can work with that. Yeah. I think that might be a workable solution. And then we'll have the signal fire up on the top, working as an actual lighthouse. And that will be quite a distance out, and we'll be able to build a little bit off the edges as well, because that's kind of the plan. I'm going to kind of give it a ledge that kind of comes out, and then we'll do beams, and then provided that the height and stability will allow it, we'll actually get some roof pieces on there. The roof pieces are the one spot where it's the biggest challenge. Especially when building in these odd angles. Alright, bear with me just a moment. Grab a quick smoke while I think about this. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Now let's see, that's the stairs with stability there. There's nowhere up that stairwell that I can add something to touch it to add stability. So we'll see what can be done here. How are you doing this Friday? Yeah, I think that's going to work. Maybe what I get for thinking. But I think it's going to work. Yeah, I mean, I looked at building the lighthouse in plaster and whatnot, and I went, you know, no, I think the lighthouse needs to be done with stone and timber. Have that stone and timber look. Figuring out the flooring up top is also going to be a trick. All right. Oh, okay, we're about out of stone. Let's grab that. We're gonna need that. No, the tavern's going right down in that little spot right there is my plan. Kind of wish that had a bottom beam on it too, just so it would kind of blend in better. Wonder if I can do I wonder if I can do this. Nope, wrong. No, that didn't help. Looks good on the inside, doesn't look good on the outside. Nope, that doesn't work either. Nope. Okay. Let's continue with our half walls since we know this stuff's working. Let's continue. Almost had it lined up there for a second. Alright, one more wall height's up. There. Right now. Flooring. Structures unstable. Won't let me stretch it across to line it up. I think we're going to have to do this. Good there. Not good there. Okay. Oh, will it let me? Here's an interesting curiosity. Nope. Okay. Not enough resources. So it would actually allow it. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's a long way down. Well, Lighthouse is definitely getting tall. Yeah, testing building height. That means we ran out of wood, though. That's the last of the wood. Just double checking. Yep, this will be the last of the wood. But I think
You have no idea how often I've had to pick.
as this is part of the experiment. It'll allow it. That puts it at the same height. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Those pieces, we'll leave those there. That gives the added support. Now, do we keep trying to take this up taller? That's about as tall as I want to take it right now. If I do this, okay, this is not quite tall enough. Okay. That should bring us up to floor level. But we ran out of stone. What is that down there? Facing northeast. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm looking at. I'm not sure how I'm seeing it. He's got a signal fire over here. That's what I'm seeing there. Oh yeah, we can overlook the entire island. This is nice. Yeah, since I want to be able to build up a little bit taller, to put a little roof over this, we are going to leave this at this height. And we're going to go get some stone. Come on, line up. Now, we're going to start with flooring. I think I can probably do a little bit larger. Get it. And okay, we're out of wood. And we just gotta watch where we put the flooring through there. Yeah, this is a nice lighthouse. I mean, it really is up high, looking down over top of everything. We'll be able to see the wall when we complete that, and everything past it. Yeah, this has us up quite high. Oh, those would be bad knees. The knees would not be happy. Yeah, that's a good size lighthouse. We can work with that, I think. Now I gotta figure out how to get my scaffolding up there the way I want to put the diagonal beams underneath the flooring that's supposed to come out along the outside edge, and hope that's going to give enough support to be able to put a roof on here. check out that moon. That looks amazing. I never noticed the moon moving through the nighttime. Oh, and we get the Milky Way. Oh, that is cool. I've never taken the time to pay attention to the night sky. Of course, now I'm trying to see if I can spot constellations. Because that would be absolutely epic if you could spot constellations. Well, that technically could be Orion's belt right there. Oh, no. Those three right there are perfectly lined up to be Orion's belt. But I don't see the rest of the stars that would be the rest of it. I don't see the dog star either. Well, that technically could be like the Little Dipper. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, now. Yeah, I think that's going to work nicely. How's it look on a ship? Oh, that'll definitely be a landmark. Hey, squirrel. At the moment, I was working on the lighthouse, but then I ran out of wood. And I've got wood on order, so now I'm going to do something to it. It's definitely getting there, though. Oh. That was not stairs. How you doing, squirrel? So you've been doing your Valheim challenge. I'm busy building in Windrose. I got bananas and limes and coconut. I got lime to put in my coconut. Yep, we are on our own again tonight. I don't think I might have anybody else joining me. Let's see. I've got seafood platter. Let's go put this stuff away. Alright. Extra rope. We'll throw that in here. And we're going to make some banana muffins. Granted, I'm not really sure how I'm making banana muffins on this cook fire. I guess it's skill. I can go for 10 of them. Yeah, we're gonna have, so a lot of those workstations we haven't set that building right now, those are all going to get put in their own individual buildings. Which they don't have these people walking around a bit more even. But because they'll be walking around a bit more, less of a chance of them getting in the way. Oh, I didn't check. Okay, there was a tiny bit of wood in my flagship. Hey, Zoe Chris. How are you? And welcome to the chat. This is a long stairwell. Alright, here we go. And we're out of resources again. I've got a little bit of wood on me so we can actually check a couple of things here. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to do the roof. Yeah, the structure's unstable. Oh, absolutely. I've got close to 150 hours in it now. Alright, so, well, I said we were going to test the height limits in the game, and I think we found the height limit in the game. At least on this build. Hold on, just in case. Let's try. Oh, no, maybe we can do the. Oh, we might actually be able to. That's going to take some interesting finagling. Okay. And then, all right, once we get the flooring put here, right here is where the signal fire goes. Then we're going to have beams up and around this, and then the roofing is going to finish off the top of it. I do find it interesting that there is no fall damage in the game, which I don't mind, and at the same time, jumping like this feels like that should have broken my knees and everything else, because that's a long way to jump down. Cool. That's a good one. Typically daily. And I do a variety of games. Right now I've been heavy into Windrose, just because I've been enjoying it so much, but I've gotten to pretty much the end of the content. So you'll see some more variety on the channel again. I plan on starting a fresh playthrough of Foundry now that it's got trains in it. We've got our playthrough of Satisfactory going on Tuesdays. And I'm going to spin my wheel of random to see what other survival/factory games I want to add into the mix starting next week. Yeah, typically daily. But a lot of that depends on what I've got going on in family life. If my kids have a play, or if they've got band concert, graduation, whatnot. Whatever my kids have got going on, I'm going to go to that first. And then if time permits, then I also stream that evening. Casper, what's going on? Sure. I'm grabbing a smoke, so go for it. Oh yeah, squirrel. The amount of power you need just to get an iron plate machine running. No, thank you. I've already got a professional I hired. It's been a while since I've had one of those pop up in chat. Been a long while. Last time I had one of those pop up in chat, I was still down around 200-300 subscribers. Yeah, hardcore satisfactory. Yeah, yeah, I've seen that going on. Squirrel. That's yeah, that's a challenge all in itself. Oh, I believe it.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Ooh, 2 transports. Nice. Try to see how that lighthouse looks from a distance. I want to try not to sink these guys. Oh yeah, that stays on the horizon for a good ways. Straight in the middle. There we go.
Wake the gun!
Take your gun. These guys do not want to get out of my way.
That's the hull!
Fine.
No! That's it,
done.
finished! Open fire! Enemy ship's gone, Captain! Fire! Fire! To the iron, lads!
Oh, got an interceptor coming in too. Alright.
Broadside! Now! Open fire!
Oh, I missed. Come on, turn.
Enemy's lost the ship! Lead off speed!
Oh, I've only got 12 bullets on me. That's three more.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
Alright.
More sail.
More transport over here. Slow down. Come on, anytime you want. Came out of that with full health.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Nice.
Catch the wind! Now, lads, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay. And it's time.
That gives us some of our money back from buying the wood.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done.
Oh yeah, that lighthouse is visible quite a ways away. I like that.
To leave her. For the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. The ships did great and none went by. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. We'd be better
Yeah, you still see it.
in a nice clean jail. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. With all
Oh yeah, wow, that thing really stays on the horizon for a ways.
and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow. And it's time for us to leave her.
Still see it.
It's growl you may and go ye must. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It matters not whether
Alright, well, that's pretty awesome.
and it's time for us to leave her.
practically up to here, and we can still see it. So that's enough. That's very nice. Flagship. Yeah, we got a little bit of wood. Contraband goes in there. Alright, there we go. There, I got our money back for the wood. And then flagship. What else do we pick up? Pick up some of that. Pick these up. Pick those up. Alright. That goes in there. That goes in there. Ooh. I've got enough of these masks and stuff. I didn't realize how much of that stuff I picked up. We can get a lot of guineas now and get the rest of our build styles unlocked. I think I might do that. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Okay. Well, let's do that. And this goes as nails. Okay. Steel nails go over here with the ship stuff. That way we can make more repair kits if we need them. Alright. Alright, let's grab all this stuff that we will sell to smugglers. Let's see what that gets us money-wise. I think that should get us a pretty hefty sum. That's Brother Coast. I'm looking for... Here it is. Hey, Demi. How are you?
Don't ask unnecessary questions. I'll let you know the longer you
No questions asked.
Yeah, yep, about the same. Right now I'm selling off all this loot that's going to get us a tidy sum of guineas. Yeah, this guy's 81 guineas. Nice. Let's go grab the guineas that we have in our box. And let's see what other build style pieces we can unlock. So I kind of want all the different build pieces, just so I have them. That way when building the town, I have all of my options. Got 120 guineas. Nice. Alright, let's go see what we can purchase. I'm just going to go down here to Tortuga because we can hit all the provisioners in one place. So we're going to start off by hitting the people of Tortuga. I want to make sure we picked up all the build pieces from them first.
Still sharp.
Okay, so I've not picked up the elegant cabinets, nor the elegant curtains and shelves. Alright, well, let's grab those. That way we got them. Alright. Now we've got everything from there. Now this guy
Strong hands need
provides
strong care.
the clay logs. Okay, that's part of the old world stuff.
Handle with care.
Okay, yeah. Alright, let's grab this one. Extra flags we can pick from. I don't think Brethren of the Coast give us any kind of build styles, but I want to double check.
Sailing here on sea turtles.
You fight for us, you're equipped.
Yeah, they just give us the stock sail colors. And yeah. Okay.
Tools make the hunter.
Alright, so I've got 40 left. Okay, I think we'll go with this. This gives us new foundations and stuff to work with. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. That gives us a lot more build pieces to work with. So that gives us the reed roofs, gives us the straw roofs, more straw roof. Oh, chimney cap, I like that. Oh, it'll fit. We'll put that on top of the lighthouse. I like that. That'll be a good way to bring those roof pieces together. Okay. Any new pillars and beams? Okay, we got the weathered beams now. Any new windows and doors? Yeah, we got the crappy looking windows. Alright. Yep, some of the basic doors. Alright, we got some weathered stairs. Got quite a few new decorations for all the different hunting stuff, which I have a house that I'm going to build. I have plans for all the hunting stuff to go into. Oh, see, here we go. These are the shelves I like. That will look much nicer. It's a weapon rack. That'd be really cool if we can actually hang weapons in it. Folding screen, and the closets, just drawers. But because it's just decoration, I don't think I can put anything really in it. New canopies. Alright, any new lights? No. Oh, then we got all the nice curtains. Okay, now this is something I definitely wanted to work with. Okay. Of course, nothing new there. Didn't expect anything new there. Shouldn't be anything new there. Sadly, nothing new there. I'd really like some extra storages, some nicer looking storages. Alright. Log foundation. Alright. That gives us the different floor pieces. Okay, now we get the clay walls, which is basically the equivalent. Okay, those look nice. Alright, got a little bit more with clay. Got more of our triangular stone bits and whatnot. Alright. And we checked here. Okay, cool. So, how to do the roofing up there. Well, actually, first things first. Okay, you grab some animal fat. Claimed we had wood. Yep, alright. Now, for up here, I just want to put in the floor pieces necessary to put down the signal fire, just so the signal fire is actually in place. But I'm afraid Of course, the triangle piece doesn't want to fit in the corner where you want it to fit. Okay. But now, yeah, we don't have nearly enough wood. Ooh, I wonder if there is wood down there. There might be wood in storage over here. And the answer to that is no. There is not any wood. Okay. I don't remember how long it's been since I sent them out. So we might have the wood here now. Hey, Sam, what's going on?
Is worth more than gold.
I'll arrange a shipment.
Oh, yep. Well, that worked out just right, didn't it? All right, let's go grab some clay, because we're going to need that for the roof. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Oh, nice, Sam. I am in the middle of building this extremely tall structure. And I want to battle with the whole support. Yep, perfect. Yep, this goes right here. Oh, that looks so safe on a wooden floor, doesn't it? Yes, absolutely, Sam. And the boar works as a tank, so it pulls the aggro off the boss for you. Unstable. See, that's what I was afraid of. I knew we were real close. Okay. I was very much afraid that was how this was going to work. Hey, Walsey. Yep, I'm playing solo again tonight, looks like. Unstable. Alright, so that means is that foundation, I've met the maximum that I can do on that foundation. Alright. Oh, no worries. Let's see. Alright, well, I already knew that this is going to get a rail anyways, so why don't we take care of the rail first? Oh, I have an idea. Alright, rather than putting a roof on this, what if we do the flags instead? See, I like the elegant red, white, and black because they've got that nice thinness to them. The elegant on the green, orange, blue, and purple, I feel like they got themselves flipped around here because you come up here for the simple, and it's a wide flag up on the top, and thin flags down the bottom, and wide flags on the other side. I feel like something got kind of lost in translation there. Got finished carrying his big bat? Alright. That sounds like a fun book. What am I missing? Hardwood, rope, and linen fabric. That's such a long ways down. Alright, since we max out the heights on the lighthouse, maybe we can get away with getting some flagpoles on top of it, just to have that little bit of extra heights. A comedy adult book. Oh. Alright, we said we need linen, hardwood, I think rope. Hardwood. Rope. extra rope then. And then linen. Where'd all of our linen get put at? I know it's not in here. No, we already looked through all that stuff. This is fabric. More fabric. Oh, well, there's plenty of rope. Let's grab that extra rope from there. Alright, so we just need linen. Where's the linen at? Oh, is it over here? It is. There we go. That should have us covered. Alright. I'll climb all the way back up to the top of the lighthouse again. Alright, now. Oh, it won't let me put it there because it's not inside of a bonfire range. Man. Go figure. Yeah, I guess I could add the cross beams in on here. Oh yeah, yeah, Demi, I got that quite a while ago. I'm now running with the plague pistol, which is also a double barrel pistol. Let's see if I can at least do a cross beam here. Nope. Can't even do a cross beam. Alright. Well then, let's do this. Oops. Okay, yeah, I didn't put one there. That's right. Alright, there we go. Well then, I guess we'll call the lighthouse complete. So I cannot put a roof on this. Because we have reached the maximum build heights on that. Question is, can we see the signal fire from down here? Don't see light coming from down there. Oh, I need to turn on a light. It is suddenly very dark in the house. Wow, it's already after 8 o'clock. Time flies. More signal fires. Well, you're only allowed 3 in the entire game. And I've just built that lighthouse to its maximum height that it can be built to. At least with the way those foundations are set up underneath it. That's the other thing I'd like to have when building stuff like this. You know, the foundations, they snap to the sides, but they don't snap to the top or bottom. And I'd love to have that snapping in place. Wait a minute. Oh, I might have a solution to that. I wonder if that will give the extra support that's needed. Okay, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get over there. So what I'm gonna try doing, chat, I'm gonna go up there where the foundation kind of overhangs that cliffside there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build from the top. We're gonna build walls down the side of the foundation, and then we're gonna continue the wall down so that it's past where the foundation currently is, and then we're gonna try to snap foundation pieces in underneath it. And we'll see if that actually gives the added support. So there might still be a solution to this. And originally I planned on doing the triangle pieces to kind of do a design, kind of like a barbershop swirl going around the lighthouse. But because of the wood and timber pieces I chose to use, that's not going to work. How do we get up there? Let's take a look. How am I going to get... Yeah, but the signal fires are not intended to be a frequently used item. So how do I get there? Let's see if I can get there from that spot. Alright, I've got wood in my pocket. I need to grab some stone. It wouldn't do any good to actually successfully make it to our spot and then not have our build materials. Alright, so if I come from here, say I want to build walls. I can't tell if that's going over the edge or not. Got that there. Now, let's just be safe. A little extra. I come here now. Can I snap? Snaps. Come on, snap in there. Oh, not that way. So I had enough support. Built myself into a corner. Come on, build inside there for me, please. And I have no idea if that's actually going to provide the needed support for that tower. I might sail my dinghy out here to come get my corpse. Come on. Get lined up in there, please. I can't stand any closer to this edge. There we go. That filled it in. Kind of. I still gotta get to the other side too. Oh! Well, before we do anything else, let's test our theory first. So it won't do any good to go all the way around this thing doing all that if it's not going to work. Oh, okay. Guess I'm going down there. I mean, to be honest, it does look better like that. Doesn't look like it's just kind of hanging out there. Beams. No, still unstable. Okay. Oh, it was a thought. Okay. We'll take the positive of it looks better. Oh, man. It hurts my knees every time I do that. It could be that that didn't get sunk in deep enough, but I mean, it's not even foundation that's touching where this building's at, so I don't know. Don't know why this side has more support than the other side. But we have a signal fire and the lighthouse basically built now. And I was testing how high we can build, so there we go. Which, to be honest, is actually pretty high. Alright. I'm going to put all this material away then. Oh, that box is full. Okay. Clay away. I don't remember where I found the rope at. I think it was in one of these. Yep. Alright, so if we're going to go adventuring, we're going to need bullets. And unlike the last few streams, I did not go and mine up the iron ahead of time. So I think we're going to have to kick off with going and mining some iron. And we're going to do some adventuring. That's too far. Alright, that bench is out of gunpowder, so... Oh, okay. Well then, let's get this thing going. $40 times 15. Let's see, 10 times 15 is 150. That's 300. That's 600 gunpowder. Think that'll have us set on gunpowder for a while. Put some of this gunpowder away. Alright, that's got to sit with us. 160 rounds of ammo. That's pretty solid. Alright, I'm gonna grab a smoke real quick, chat. And then I think we're gonna go hit these POIs that we're missing. Go hit more POIs out in the swamps. I think we'll probably go ahead and take on Steve Bonnet's fleet too, since I've got everything leveled up in the ship. The frigate's completely leveled up to level 15, so there is no more leveling that can be done to it. So yeah, we'll go do that. Actually, we might kick off with that. That'll be fun. Go and do some ship-to-ship combat. At some point in time, we are going to need to go get the iron out of the iron mine. And like I said, Sam, you know, you're always welcome to join me if you want to. But I also know that I'm a little further along than you are currently. And I'm expecting that tomorrow's stream, I will probably go after the Priestess and go ahead and finish that quest line. And then it'll just be mopping up, trying to find the different ghosts to clean up that quest line, and then that'll have all the content completed, and then it'll just be building. Building and making sure that we've got stuff in place for other players and for myself, you know, as the updates come out, whatnot, content comes out. Yeah, I think after the Priestess, though, Windrose will probably get relegated down to once every 2 weeks. Just because I do want to continue building. I want to still continue the construction. Because there's still a lot to do on this build that I want to do. I want to build the tavern, I want to build the apothecary. Yeah, I want to turn this into an actual town-looking place. So it's going to be a lot of furniture and decoration and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Making it where it feels like it's got streets. And then I got to decide on what we're going to do with this main building that we currently have in place. Hey, Ashes. Oh, absolutely, buddy. Iceman, how are you doing? Man, it's been a while since I've seen you. Okay. So. Oh, yeah, did you want the tour of the place here, Ashes? So, oh, thank you for 2 months of membership there, Ashes. start from the pier and work our way in. And I just finished my lighthouse just before you got here. So here's my pier, got it all decorated. And I put storage crates outside of the range of the bonfire on purpose. Because I had extra people playing with me, and so this is where I kept my storage for, like when I was wanting to build my frigate, so that stuff didn't accidentally get used up. Oh, it's an amazing game, Iceman. So then we come in here, and I've got my wharf here. I want to do something with the wharf and with the shipwrights workshop. I'm going to do something a little different out here and try to make a boathouse that they're going to go into, which I think will look nice. But the wharf has to be attached to the pier for it to be at the same level. So that's something I have to keep in mind. And you come into town, and I've got my main building there. This is my area for smelting and the kilns. Very smoky over here. So we got all of our nice stuff set up there. Got my little fountain in the town square. This is merchant row, so I got 3 merchants on this side and then 3 merchants on this side. That way when I want to order stuff, I'm not waiting. This is the warehouse, divided up into what the stuff is. This is our foodstuffs. This is all of our different plant and wood stuffs. This is like extras, like rope and that kind of stuff. Over here, this is all my stone materials, which includes sulfur, rock, clay. Those are the 3 primaries that go over here. This is my little section where I keep the area with stuff to trade to make a little extra money. This box here keeps my money. I'm completely out of guineas right now. I just spent them all earlier. This is for alchemy, and so this is where I keep all my elixirs and whatnot, and the ingredients for all the different elixirs and band-aids and all that fun stuff. Extra potions. Over here, this is all your stuff for your ships. So this is all the extra repair kits and stuff that I've picked up, and the different grogs and ashes and charcoal. This is kind of our spot to keep stuff at. Then over here, additional foodstuffs, but this is the area for alcohol. This is where we keep all of our alcohol at. And I put my little disassembler there. This chest here is basically in place for people that are too lazy to figure out where the stuff's supposed to go. Also for all the animal heads we pick up. Over here, this is for armor and stuff. And so you get all your linen and all the different armor sets. All that set up over here. We've thrown in some of the rings and stuff as well. And then on this side, these are where we keep our spare weapons. So that's our storage with a nice little fireplace back here, just to kind of make the warehouse feel a little bit more homely. I gave myself a nice little resting spot back here. Then you come up here, you'll notice that I've always got this little yellow marker on me, and that's because you see these dodo eggs on the ground. And the reason there's dodo eggs on the ground is because I built this over top of a dodo nest. I literally just completely covered the dodo nest. So, and because it's hollow underneath, the dodos spawn underneath, but the eggs spawn up on top because I got it completely covered. So it's free eggs. We got our grinder for our gunpowder, little storage for gunpowder and stuff. Some things still need a new home, like our linen wheel. We got our spot for our jewelry and enchanting. Each of these are going to get their own building soon, along with our alchemy. Then we got our weaponsmith and our armor and clothing. Kind of kept everything looking nice in here. These wooden chests have got additional, even more equipment. So, you know, it's a lot of equipment laying around. This is where I'm keeping spare bullets. And then just some decorative things that are main workbench. You come into the back area, what I did is I set up this back area for them, for the NPCs to have bedrooms. And this is also where I built the kitchen. Got that looking really nice, I think. And then each of these rooms, I've got a tiny bit of decoration in them. You can see where I built into the side of the hill a little bit. But we tried decorating, having it look kind of nice in here. Same thing here. And we come outside. Well, we can go upstairs. Upstairs is literally just set up as a chill and relax area. So we got a nice little spot here, just chill and relax. Got snacks. And then we've got our little spot here for, you know, quote unquote, plotting the course and planning the town. I'm working on that wall there. That wall is eventually going to go all the way around. Appreciate that, Ashes. And then come outside, and here's my garden. This is what I was talking to you about earlier, Ashes. This is how I've got the garden laid out. So we can have all of our different things growing out here. Then I left a big open area. There's going to be a tavern, a few other buildings to go out here. And then up on top of that hill is where the main house is going to go. And then McSire's built his place here, along with all of our lime trees and everything. And then you take this all the way up to the top. This takes you up to the lighthouse that I just finished building. And it is a long way up. Here we are with our signal fire way up on top. You can see quite a distance. And then from here we can look down and you can see the whole town. And so you can see where the plan is to expand and build a little different businesses and stuff. Spring Blossom Flurry, hello. How much farming for the farm or how much farming for the base? So now the place where I've been having a challenge is, you see how that looks right there. I'm trying to build a round tower that's going to be nice and tall that I can put cannons in, so that this is a fortress town and it's got defenses. And then the main wall, the outside wall, you know, from this side, is going to come from over here, work its way up and around over to that rock right there. And then we're going to continue on the other side of that rock and go all the way around his little base there. So it's going to be a massive wall going around this place. And then luckily there's no fall damage, so the easy way down from the lighthouse is just jump. But man, it hurts my knees every time I do that. And then, yes, I lifted the floor a little bit so I could have the nice flat floor here. I did not use the shovel to level stuff out. Instead, I built with little beams underneath to provide the supports. And so we were able to build a nice looking floor all the way around the area, which also will make it where the houses and stuff that we build will be nice and supported. And welcome from Toronto. I've spent some time up there. And when I say up there, it's up there because I'm from the Carolinas. So that basically kind of concludes the grand tour. Oh, no. I should show you what McSire has been building. This is supposed to be Lighthouse Keeper's house / our quote-unquote religious building, because, you know, pirates need church too. So he's got this all nicely decorated. I don't know what he's planning on doing with this hole down here. I have no idea. He's got a little room in here with the stained glass windows. Stained glass windows in this game look absolutely epic. Then you head upstairs, and he built a little church with pews. So I thought that was nice. And then he did this window as a door, which I thought was a cool idea, with a little balcony that comes around the outside. But that's McSire's build, which, you know, as he has many times said, it is a work in progress because it's kind of missing a roof. And some of it he was holding off on until I finished some of the other build over here. But I do like how the lighthouse came out. I was sad that I couldn't put a roof on it, so I did want to do the pillars up and then have the roof held up by the pillars. But I reached the maximum build height. No more support can be given. That's it. That's as good as it gets. So there you go. That more or less gives you the tour of our place. And you can see where I started this wall. Originally I was doing it just one block wide. Then I realized that if I put railing on it, that you can't walk through here. So I needed to do it 2 wide, so I thickened the wall. And this actually, I feel like, looks better anyways. And so this is going to be our little fortress area. And then that's going to get torn down because I've got to rework the angles on that. So, but no, as far as the farming for the farm, that didn't take much. And as far as the stone and everything for building this place, it really didn't require a whole lot of farming because with all the mining you do, like for the copper or for the iron and everything, you wind up with so much stone that we had an overabundance of stone just from having done mining. I still feel like it could use a little extra decorations in some spots. It feels like it could use a little something extra. I just haven't quite figured out what yet. But it's getting there. So yeah, there you go, Ashes. That's that gives you the rundown of the build that I was throwing together. And this is what I was talking about earlier about doing a merchant row inside your area. Matter of fact, if you come out here to the pier, you can see where I used to have merchant row because I decided not to tear down the building. This actually is where the merchants used to be. And so we removed the merchants and then decided, okay, well we can't leave this thing just sitting here empty. And so we loaded it up with a whole bunch of decorative stuff that would be out on a pier. Well, I appreciate that, Iceman. Now we got one cannon currently. Just in case Blackbeard's ships come to attack. No, you can't use it. It's just a decoration. But, you know, I like to give it a storyline. And then I also have boxes here. And this is a place for players that come and join and whatnot. Gives them a place to dump off stuff if they're wanting to make sure they don't lose things or stuff like that. That gives them an easy way to make sure they don't lose their stuff. More Joe, I'm going to be taking that bed away. I'm tired of you sleeping in it. But that's also my respawn spot, so I can't take it away just yet. Alright, now, what do you say we go for a ship battle? Because I am now at the point that all of my armor is at level 15, and all of my primary weapons are level 15. Soul Eater I could level up, but I'm holding off on that. And then on top of that, we come out here to the wharf and take a look at the ship, and everything on it is level 15. So we've got everything maxed out finally. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go talk to this merchant because we were running low on wood.
For sale somewhere.
So I'm lazy, so I just went and spent piastre and bought a whole bunch of wood. There we go. That gets us at least a little bit of stockpile wood now. Mixar won't freak out when he logs in, sees that we don't have any stone or wood, so all that's been restocked. Alright, I need a moment to grab smoke, and then what we're going to do, I've got a quest line to go follow. Because I'm working on trying to trying to finish off all these little side quests. And so this is the one we're going to track. Mainly because it's going to give us all the little miniatures, which I'm excited about. But we got to go defeat Steve Bonnet's fleet. Mystery Expedition. This one's been interesting and difficult because this is the only side quest I've encountered, but it does not give us a marker for where the other graves are. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to find the other graves. And then Forgotten Relics, we are at the final spot here, find the priestess's resting place and recover Charon's obol. So we got to go there, use a dagger, and that'll summon the final boss. And that's it as far as our quest lines go. But taking a level 15 ship into a fight against a fleet feels appropriate. Although I'm running a Blackbeard ship, so it's got less hit points, but I got bigger guns. So it'll be exciting to go take on that fleet. Then I've still got several islands with POIs that I haven't touched. And who knows, maybe some of those POIs I'll find more of those ghosts, but I don't know. Because what I'll be doing is checking the map. So, you know, when you check the map, down here in the bottom right hand corner, it tells you what all you found and explored. And you see I'm missing stuff in several regions. So that means I'm missing a lot of POIs. I want to get all those POIs taken care of. So that'll involve some sailing around and trying to find the islands that got the POIs. Which also is kind of fun because then we could possibly even find another spot where we might want to build a, for a better sense of the term, backup town. But I feel like the foothills have got the best terrain for the best looking kind of pirate town. And having that lighthouse out there, we're going to be able to see that from a long ways away. But yeah, being able to put down the miniature ships will be nice. Now, I saw somebody else had actually unlocked the ships in a bottle. I'm not sure where to unlock those from. And I could be mistaken. Maybe the ships in the bottle aren't in this game yet. But I could have sworn I saw that somebody had ships in a bottle. Oh. Oh, it'll be nice when my hearing comes back. Being mostly deaf in both ears is not fun. Okay. Steed Bonnet is down here. So I think we'll teleport here and just sail around to it. Then again, oh, actually, I think we'll fast travel here. That actually might have a better trajectory to it. Let's do that. Alright. And let's see. Yep, we got our banana muffins. We got our seafood platter. Oh yeah, we are as good as we're gonna get.
Be careful out there. The sea's rough these days.
Right.
Helm's yours, Captain. Listen here. We're outward bound for Mobile town with a heave-ho-ho. And we'll heave the old wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Mobile
Alright, yep. Making our way straight towards the fleet. It should be interesting. First, I kind of hope I'm ready.
Good morning, ladies all. Them girls down south are free and gay with a heave-ho-ho. With them we'll spend our hard-earned pay. Good morning, ladies all. We'll swing around, we'll have good fun with a heave-ho-ho.
Why is all the rope gone?
On the homeward run. Good morning, ladies all. And when we get to Bristol town, with a hee-ho-ho, for the very last time we'll waltz around. Good morning, ladies.
It's sad because I can hear the guys singing, but they're very, very quiet to me.
And sunny too, with a hee-ho-ho.
So I have no idea how loud it is on stream.
Sing and dance with a hullabaloo. Good morning, ladies all. So a long goodbye to all you dears. With a
There's a little 13 warship.
Don't cry for us, don't waste your tears. Good morning.
Now there's supposed to be an extra ship out here to help us out.
All hands! It's a damn tough life for the toil and strife.
Oh yeah, these guys are all part of the
Don't give a damn when the game is done. How hard the wind
fleet.
blows.
I mean, we got a level 13.
Taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum. But the girls of Old Maui.
There's the Ranger. Alright.
To Old Maui.
That'll do. Let's turn this way. Deal with this warship first. Is this not actually part of the battle? That did not do as much damage as I wanted to. Oh. Took a hit off that one.
That's it, finished! Learn that hole!
Oh, come on. Thank you. I am really glad that I leveled my ship up to level 15. Not get a good hit on that. Oh, we need to heal. Fast.
Stop that blade!
Oh, boarding. Oh, that's right, boarding too.
Open fire! Broadside!
That's right, boarding. But I want to board the Royal James. There it is.
Wake the gun! Enemy ship's gone, Captain! Clear the breach! Lead off speed!
This is probably dangerous, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Come on. I was alongside. Come on.
Get ready to go! Get ready to go! This'll be bloody! Don't let them pull away! See when we do.
This is probably not a smart move. 20. I gotta kill 20 enemies. Oh boy. Well, at least it's a target-rich environment. Sam, the best thing is that I can jump on here. And add truffles into the mix. Have people got in the way. 5 out of 20. Oh, goodness. Alright, that's better. We're 11 out of 20, so we're halfway. Oh, okay, my men aren't jumping over anymore. Yeah, that makes it easier on me. One more.
Ships under your hand, Captain. Catch the wind.
You know what?
Move.
I think we are just going to
No.
miss.
Wake the guns.
Okay. There are no other enemies out here. So I guess now we head over to Mr. Horningold.
The Brethren need say. Without rules, we're nothing.
You already talked for hours and because his mouth shut when it came to serious matters. Artifact has been kept on Tortuga since the fortress was founded. First references to the Chronicles date back 200 years. Burned no later than 1 hour after death. Oh, yay. In the margin next to the artifact's description, someone had written the name Davy Jones. Neither he nor the origins of that cursed thing were mentioned in the Chronicles. Jean Paul said that each governor of the island was supposed to protect it and keep their mouths shut, or else lose their mouths along with their heads. An accidental broken neck here, an accidental stab in the stomach there, you know how it goes. Didn't mention where the artifact came from, maybe he didn't know. He only said he sent it to someone trustworthy in the order before Teak could get his grabbing hands on it. Finally found the relic when I saw the drown crawling out of the sea, but it seems he's got a relic of his own. What order was the governor talking about? Tortuga has always had a patron hiding in the shadows. Maybe he's hiding there right now. Jean Paul mentioned Spanish ruins in the Ashlands once. You can head there now, let the sea routes are clear. One more thing. You managed to take down 3 of Blackbeard's best captains. He's an arrogant bastard. He won't like an insult like that slide. Take my advice, prepare for battle. Alright, so we got all our miniatures. Interesting. So that quest line, even though it's a faction quest, oh, okay. Learning this plan unlocks cutter miniatures on a stand and in a bottle. The elegant model of a fast, nimble vessel tied to coastal voyages, scouting, and independent seafaring. Part of the Spanish Caribbean building set. Catch miniatures, stand in a bottle. Brig, stand in a bottle. And frigate, stand in a bottle. Nice. See, the cutter was what I was hoping that we'd be able to get. Because cutters were notoriously used by pirates. Alright. So, we have completed all the quests except for Mysteries of the Expedition. That was fun. That was an intense battle. And we used up almost 60 bullets. Okay, now build. Where do these things fall in place? Ship models all by themselves. Oh, okay. So there's a cutter on a stand, cutter in a bottle, and cutter in a bottle with water. Oh, okay. On a stand, bottle with water. Oh, cool. Okay, we're gonna have to decide on where we're going to be putting these. Those are some serious decorations to add. Where have I got space over here? I think I might. Decoration. And on here, let's do the frigate in a bottle with water. Oh, that is huge. Oh, that is cool. I like that a lot. But that's a really big bottle. But it does fit on the table nicely. So, yeah. I like that. But, man, that kind of bottle, that is absolutely massive. All right. Just double checking, making sure I don't have any work stuff that I need to address, but no, we're good. All right. Okay. Well, what do we want to do next? So we took care of the quest line. And I'm guessing that if we go and take out the rest of these POIs, we're going to get some more construction stuff that we can do. Heck, we might even wind up with curved walls that we can actually make use of. Granted, then I have to tear down the lighthouse and rebuild it. That'll be frustrating. Well, not really frustrating. Right? It'll be frustrating because trying to meet that height. And I can't find, I mean, I've tried adding in extra supports and whatnot, and so far, nothing I've tried adding to the build has given the added support onto the, to be able to throw the roof onto the lighthouse. So, still trying to figure that one out. But see, if you look off in the distance, over here, you can kind of see it. See that orange glow right there? It's sitting kind of in the clouds and whatnot. There's an orange glow right there. That orange glow, that's a signal fire. That's where somebody else that was building on here put a little lighthouse. Now, granted, I'm surprised the signal fire can be seen from here because there's a bunch of cliffs and whatnot kind of in the way. So it looks like the game's not taking into account the fact that there's a physical barrier blocking your view. That's why I wanted to build the lighthouse up so tall, because I didn't want to have a physical barrier blocking the light from the signal fire. Now, the other thing I thought about doing with the lighthouse, I don't know, y'all tell me, chat. I thought about adding some windows to it. To kind of give it a little bit of a different look. Probably like the stained glass windows or something. And then add lighting inside. So that the stained glass windows have a glow from inside. Is a thought. Because that's a tall building that, you know, it just doesn't have anything that really makes it stand out other than the fact that it's really tall and way up on top of a cliff. I do like the stairs that I've got going up to it. I mean, I feel like I've got that all solid and looking nice. Yeah, I think that works well. I mean, you can even kind of see, it's weird because you can see it through the, you gotta pay close attention, but right there, you can see the orange glow of the signal fire through that wall. And chat, you know, don't forget that over on my Discord, there is the game suggestion area. And if I happen to have it, because right now I am having to really pinch the pennies. Oh, my ship's not here. There we go. But I've got a pretty long list of games that I'm wanting to get into. Just trying to decide on what the next course of action is for tonight. I do need to come back to this island because I've got some undiscovereds here. And there's still two, I think there's two shipwrecks that I haven't found yet. And then I've still got all these POIs to find as well. But looks like coastal jungle, so up in this area, oh, there's a shipwreck that I haven't finished. Well, then let's sail out of here. Let's go finish that shipwreck. Then I'm just going to be looking for one shipwreck.
Captain at the helm! Set more sail! Once again, oh, whiskey is the life of man. Oh, whiskey, Johnny, I drink whiskey when I can. Oh, whiskey for my Johnny. Oh, whiskey is the life of man. Oh, whiskey, Johnny.
North.
Whiskey from an old tin can. Oh, whiskey for my Johnny. Whiskey made me put on my clothes. Oh, whiskey, Johnny. Whiskey gave me.
I'll keep kind of looking behind myself. I want to see, you know, how far away we sail before we lose sight of the lighthouse. Especially since it's nighttime.
Listen here. Come all you fool young thoughtless men, come and take by me, and never leave your happy homes to sail the raging.
Oh, that looks good.
For I have plowed the raging main this 20 years or more, but now I'm turned adrift to starve upon my native shore. By raging storms and tempests, shipwrecked 3 times I've been, and
can't really see the structure anymore, but we still have the light. Really? I'm busy. We can still see it. Alright. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll have to deal with this.
Enemy's been sunk!
I can no longer see my lighthouse from here. So how far away are we? Oh no, I can. It's a very faint glow, but that's a pretty good distance away, almost a full square off of the map. Yep, this will take us to the shipwreck. Meters is the distance I can get on this game. Hey, Casey. Because it thinks I'm still in combat. Which I will be in combat here shortly for a very short period of time. Combat stuff. Hey, how you doing tonight, Casey? Probably because I'm mostly deaf, so, you know, trying to sing with my ears like this is not would not be a pleasant experience for anybody. I gotta go check the map over here.
One more pull and we'll be laying. Pull it down and shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully. Shut it, you.
Billy, you're gonna come after me right now?
That ship's finished!
Alright, come on, sail on in.
Enemy ship's gone, Captain! Reef the canvas! Catch the wind!
Actually, I think I need to be on the other side of the ship anyways.
More sail! More speed! Keep the sails!
Oh, I keep finding the sandbar. Okay, fine. Alright, eat some food. Yep, I got my little dinghy out. Ship's wheel chandelier. Okay. Alright, that finishes that island. Okay, screw it.
Helm's yours, Captain. Reef the canvas. Set more sail.
Well, I guess we'll step foot on this island and see if it has a POI on it. Yeah, so Casey, other than taking out the final boss, I'm down to trying to get all this exploration pieces taken care of.
It's a damn tough life, full of toil and strife, where women undergo. We don't give a damn when the game is done. How hard let her.
Really? Oh, they're never gonna catch up to me anyway, so. I do say I like the shape of this island. Doesn't look like it's got anything of interest on it, but we're not gonna leave it alone.
Enemy's been sunk!
Oh, I thought he was running away. Now I'll come over to this island and get off the ship for a second, see if there's a POI on here or not. Oh, nice, Casey. I'll be excited to see what you think of it. Which one? Solo leveling? I know I showed you a few. There can't be a POI on this island. This thing's too tiny. Ah, Vox Machina. Okay.
Lead off speed.
That is an excellent. That was close enough. Okay, we've stepped foot on the island. Yeah, like I thought, no POIs. Okay. Alright, guys, bring the ship around to the other side of the island.
The ship's under your hand, Captain.
The not BB appropriate anime, yes. Alright, let's start sailing to this area, see if we can find anything.
Set more sail. Now, lads, help me, Bob. I'm bullying the yardie. Way, bullying the yardie. Help me, Bob. I'm bullying the yardie. Bully down the shinbo now. Sally is the girl that
Oh, we're just going to be keeping an eye on the horizon. See if we see any islands.
But all she did was dilly and dally. Bully down the shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bullying the alley. Way, bullying the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bullying the alley. Bully down the shinbo now. I left my star, I went a sailing. Way, bullying the alley. Sight on a big ship, I went a whaling. Bully down the shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bullying
Okay,
the
well, there's some
alley.
blackfish ships over here.
Bullying the alley.
So that tells me there might be some.
Bullying the alley. Bully down the shinbo now. If I ever get back, I'll marry little Sally. Way,
Awesome.
in the alley. Have 6 kids and live in Shinbo Alley. Bully down the shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bullying the alley. Way, bullying the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bullying the alley. Bully down the shinbo now. I thought I heard the old man saying, way, bullying the alley. One more pull and we're delaying.
I see something up ahead of us.
Shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bullying the alley.
Is it a bigger island or a smaller island? That looks like a... Oh, it's hard to tell. This has potential. Oh, it's got a question mark. It's got undiscovered places. Alright. Well, we're just going to park this the hard way. Break! Alright. That feels like a mine. Yep, that's a copper mine. Something north of us. Oh, what is this? That's different. Alright. Alright. Protective amulet. One struck just went bits end. Inside, straight with crude talismans carved from wood and bone. They dangle from rafters, litter the floor, adorn the walls. Hung them to the very end. Okay. Yes, they did. We got a diary fragment, and we found the tracker's hat. Okay. Oh, and new side quest. Nice. Let's see. 105th day of shipwreck. Together with their belongings over there. I buried it. I hid it until they come back. Left the ruins. It seems scarier out there. Far worse than before. I can hear their voices even in the daylight. Where's my amulet? I need amulets. Okay. This guy was insane. But he's also saying that he buried something. But that says we got all of our check marks. Okay. Oh, okay. So your little quest line is all just right here on this island. Okay. Well, let's track that. Can't help it. I know I have plenty of seeds, but alright, I see the remnants of a bonfire. Okay. Where are we gonna to throw on the ground? Throw that on the ground. 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 Alright, now it counts. Abandoned campfire. What else can we throw away? We'll toss the rope. Toss the nails. Toss the hide. Toss the head. More diary fragment. Okay. First day of shipwreck. Alright. We got one last spot to go and explore. This is the ruins. Alright. They've all been dealt with. More stuff to throw on the ground. Okay. There's a chest with a diary fragment. Ooh, got us at level 14. And there's the other chest, which got us the dueling saber. Alright. That was the other reason I wanted to do this, is to get the few extra points. Leveling up by hitting all these different spots. Alright. Now I gotta go find the madman's chest. Oh, no, somebody has been over here. They have dug in random spots. Old chest. Take that. Anything else worthwhile that I got? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we gotta run home and empty our inventory. Failed to recall my ship. Why?
Captain at the helm!
Alright, we found everything on that island. 28 out of 32, so we got 4 more things to find in the coastal area. I'm betting the last one's going to be up in this area somewhere. Now, let's go try to empty our inventory. Oh, give me that back. That in here. Those go in there. We'll put this hat away. Okay, so the Privateer's Tricorn's not doing anything for me. So, hold on. Let's take a look. Do I like this hat better? Oh, I think I do. Yeah. Yeah, I like that hat better. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Put that away. Now here's the weird thing I want to do. I'm going to put away that hat because I don't want to waste a whole lot of materials leveling it up. Instead, we are going to come over here. I don't remember closing that door. We're going to put the tracker's hat. We're going to make a level 11 version of it. And then we're going to upgrade after we put this in our inventory. Alright, and now our hat's a level 15 hat, and it looks all nice and fancy. Somebody else on here? That seemed odd. Or if somebody just logged in long enough to go and do some materials or something. Alright. Yeah, I like that hat a lot better. It fits the outfit better. Alright, well, chat, I think we've taken this about as far as we're going to tonight. When we pick this up again, though, we will be going after the final boss. And then any future streams after that will be all for building and getting more materials for the base, you know, collecting iron and mire metal. Trying to have all that available for anyone else who needs to level up. So they'll be able to swing by my place and level up easily and quickly, because all the materials and everything will already be there. Because I'm a nice guy like that. And the way I'm planning on building the smaller buildings, like the spot where it's going to have the weapons workbench and the armor workbench and whatnot. The upstairs, I'm going to have a second story, and the upstairs will be the bedroom for the worker that is now it's going to do two things. It's going to make the town look nicer, but it's also going to make it a little bit more annoying because we're not going to have all the workbenches all right there all together. So that'll make things a little more challenging. I think once you learn where everything is, then it's not that big of a deal. But you know, instead of having everything right there, ready to go, you'll have to go from house to house to do your stuff. Plus, we'll have the tavern set up, which will also be the place where we do all of our cooking. And actually, now that I think about it, that might be what we turn this big building into. The big building that currently has all the workbenches and everything into it, we might give it a little bit of a redesign, and it may become our tavern. I don't know, it's just too rectangle. It doesn't have an interesting shape to it. I want to give it an interesting shape. Because yeah, see, this building here, once we clear the stuff out of here, because the grinder's going to move, all the benches inside this room are all going to move, which leaves a big open empty building. yeah, I think we'll be rethinking the design of this place. Instead of having a spiral staircase heading up, this actually might look better having a grand staircase heading up. And then, I know it would be odd, but the kitchen might be upstairs. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to have a little bit of a redesign, but I think that might be the way to go about it. You know, take a look at the workbenches and go, all right, we're going to go build a building that's destined for these workbenches, and we're going to decorate that building with this kind of stuff, and work our way that way. That might be the better way to do this. And then each building will have its own little upstairs area, which will be a bedroom. What is happening? That was weird. But each area will have its upstairs bedroom for the worker. Okay, yeah, I got some ideas here. So yeah, but from here, chat, I think we are gonna go ahead and call it a night. Because I mean, the rest of this is gonna be just kind of sailing around, exploring, trying to find those other POIs. I know that we've got 3 POIs right here on this island that we haven't touched, and so out of the foothills, we got 21 out of 28. Well, that'll bring us up to 24 out of 28, so it would be 1 more island to find to finish the foothills. And with there being 4 left for the coastal jungle, I think there's 1 more island to find for that. And the cursed swamps, 22 out of 27. Well, this island down here, did I already do? Okay, this island here, this has got 4 on it. So that'll be, that's 4. So that gives us 26 out of 27 right there. Which means the last one will be this Forgotten Relics right here. That'll be the last one. So yeah, our next stream we'll probably try tackling all the pieces that we're missing here, and then that'll be everything. Oh, and I've got this one here. Oh no, so I've got this one, that's 1, plus the other 4 here, that's 5. That, yeah, we've got all the cursed swamps, so we just have to go to them and clear them. So then it'll just be a matter of finding the coastal jungle and the last bit of the foothills, and then yeah, we will have pretty much touched everything that we can touch in the game. And if we go touch all this stuff here, other than this one I'm having trouble finding. I might have to do some research on this one. But yeah, I mean, this recommends level 13, so level 13 for the boss. Interesting. Mystery Expedition recommends level 14. So yeah, we've just about cleared everything out of the game. It's exciting and sad all at the same time. All right. Yeah, with that being said, all right, yeah, chat. Y'all have a great night, and I'll catch you on the next one.
low, but it never goes out. DDG still echoing with every shout. We fought through chaos, we laughed through pain, dragged every monster through the pixel rain. Screens dim slow, but the heart stays loud. We stand together like a storm-born crowd. Not just viewers, now you're part of the crew. Every win hits harder 'cause we roll with you. Ash in the air, bass thunder on feet. Another long night, but we don't retreat. On the screen, there is hate till the end. Something real. So like, hit subscribe before you fade. Dragons don't sleep. We just live to the shade. This fire don't die. It just waits for the rain. We'll be back again. Dragons don't fade. We break new worlds, we rebuild them twice. Turn rackets into kingdoms with a roll of the dice. With pie on the flank and the chaos inbound, we grind till the dawn where the legends are found. Every glitch, every joke, every victory scream. It's not just a stream, it's a whole damn team. You show up strong, yeah, you carry the flame. DDG ain't a channel, it's a name. Hold that spark, keep it burning low. Let the memory hum like a drum beat slow. When the next run calls and the worlds collide, you'll hear that roar and you'll know we arrived. So hit that like, hit subscribe before you fade. Dragons don't sleep, we just live to the shade. This fire